Hello everybody, welcome to another broadcast. Welcome to Boozer Toaster Motorsports. We are here doing the Road America 500. Try to get the game to capture here. There we go. And we're gonna try not to die.
Hello.
Hello. Thank God for SSDs.
Jesus Christ. I was like, alright, I guess we'll just do the 8 start, but then I see in all caps, we're in!
I deadass woke up at like 11:58.
Oh my god. I might as well. Whatever the opposite of walked in is.
You got a slow car on the left.
Wow, that car just got insulted. It's the car ahead of this one that just called slow.
Yeah.
Fucking insulted.
Ay, dude.
I was about to say, I see you taking the esports line there, but then you went wide. No, I slept in so fucking late because I was watching Tion's race at Kyalami, which is
Hell yeah.
It was supposed to be at like 3 in the morning, but like the first fucking race during the GR Cup, somebody fucking put a fucking Yaris up on top of the tire barrier.
Oh, fun.
Right side. Clear.
We're getting a PM from somebody named Francesc Andres Diaz. He said, "Hey, I saw what the number 7 did. I'm gonna report him at the end."
Oh, you can go. I don't know if you can, but fucking like this white, probably white because I have some wrong settings, or maybe they're just running a whole white car. But one of the GTPs like send it around the outside a couple corners before the end, like the left-hander before the final turn.
Yeah.
And like we made contact and he went off. I don't think that it was a move that he was able to make, but like it just physically, I don't know if I could have given him more space. But that contact there was not intentional. Afterwards, coming out of the final corner, I was heading into the pits because I had a wheel damage from it, and I thought he was gonna follow me in, but he just gave me a big old tap and then left. So like, he just cut across the course, gave me a big old slap, and then just drove off.
No.
So I'm guessing he wasn't very pleased.
Yeah.
This dude is slow.
Intentional wrecking is 100% reportable.
Yeah, but like, I just thought like, it doesn't really matter. There's nothing at stake right now.
Let's see what team is. This guy, I'll thank him. 45, 80XC.
How are the IMSA GTPs scarier than the regular GTPs?
I mean, these things, the fucking GTPs in this era are stupid quick.
Oh, Buddy just decided not to do the corner. Honestly, fair enough.
Sorry, Chandler.
Should probably attach my wheel.
Yeah, you want to get a little practice in?
I mean, there's like 2.5 minutes left. It's not really worth it.
Great, I didn't even know that. Oh, dude, I just am not feeling very hooked up. I'm like, even my best lap is still like almost 2 seconds off of what I'm doing. I just feel real poopy right now.
Of course, somebody has the Audi e-tron design.
Oh boy. Alright, well, God, I'm so upset. I used to be able to do 206s just easy. I don't know what's up. To be fair, I was running it on like half fuel, so I won't be as quick as like low fuel. But still, like 1.8 seconds. The fuck? I can't drive. I straight up forgot how to drive. Also, there's no pit limiter, so I guess we just have to guesstimate.
Yep.
Oh, that's fun.
Yep.
That dude's still parked there? He's been parked there for like a while. Why? What?
While.
I don't know. Last time I headed out like 10 minutes ago and he was still there, just parked in the middle of the slow lane. He's just chilling, I guess. Yeah, did you get a chance to try out the setup?
I did.
Okay, is
I'll get to try it during quali.
oh boy, okay.
No, I fucking like... Because I did my first day at work yesterday, so I did that, and I came home, relaxed for a bit, then Tion messaged me saying, hey, I'm doing my race at Kyalami. It's at like 9:30 in the morning, my time, which is like 3:30 like in the morning
boy.
for me. But then races got delayed for a little bit, because again, somebody put a Yaris up on the fucking tire barrier in T1. Don't know how they managed it. Because they fucking threw it up into the catch fence.
That's almost impressive.
So the races ended up getting delayed because of that.
Here, we have to, we gotta change the setup to low fuel again.
Okay.
I'll just put it onto the, no, don't save the current setup. We're gonna throw back on the, this one. It has just enough for the outlap and then 2 flyers. I'll add just a teeny bit more just in case. But that should be good. Yeah, good luck.
Gonna hit the recenter. Cause VR degenerate. It's okay. It's just the outlap. It's okay. It's just
You're
the
making sure
outlap.
that there's enough runoff. Just,
It's okay.
everything is fine. There's a team called High Speed Turbo Thoughts.
Their persona is a turtle.
Any teams in here that we recognize? I know that there's a few that we've seen like repeatedly over the course of just our races.
Small PV racing.
No, I don't. We can't. The rivalry is over. We already beat them. Nice, nice drift, mini drift.
It's all-wheel drive. It's fine.
This car was built for rallying, I guess.
If I ever get the opportunity to, you'll probably see me accidentally, like, slide this thing out of the X of a corner.
Green, green, green. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Oh, I do recognize a team. Team Red X.
I feel like just came on.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel.
No, what was funny about the Kyalami race was they had a bunch of different races going. And during the Volkswagen Polo race, the leader got a bit adventurous and went wide on a few corners. The casters were like, "Oh, he's an esports driver. He's just taking the esports line." So he does it in the corner just before Cheetah. And then he does it again on the final corner on the last lap. So they mentioned the esports corner twice in one lap.
Oh my goodness.
I just look over the fuel gauge of 1 liter.
have about 1 lap of fuel left.
It's fine.
What?
It's fine.
Everything is fine.
It's intentional. We poked a hole in the gas tank.
Oh boy.
That time probably sucked,
There's the
but
flag. It's over.
2:11, yeah, it sucked.
That's all good. Yeah, I have discovered that it is difficult to put together just like the perfect lap with this car track combination. Or just this car, I guess. Like, I don't know what it is. I'm so pissed! The fastest lap time is like 206.7. I got my shit together.
Pancake Team Racing.
The fastest practice time was like a 206 flat, and I was like, damn, that's matching my best time.
Somebody's
The
team name
fastest
is...
one in...
Somebody's team name is what? No team name?
Oh my goodness. Okay. We are half...
One to go. Next time by, line up on the right side. You'll have to stop for more fuel before
Like
the race is over.
7 cars in our
fuel.
class didn't
Close
qualify.
Fuel.
The estimated
Fuel.
strength
Oh, yeah,
of
you're
field
right.
is
You're right. Just add a fuck ton. I'm
1,603.
gonna throw a bunch of fuel in this bitch.
Yeah, so
You rotund!
funny thing about this race is 124 laps, but we have 24 hours to complete it.
Listen, it only
There
makes
are a lot of
sense.
points on the table. Be smart and get a good
Okay,
finish. Half the field
just
is on
keep
the
it
grid.
clean. I know that you are definitely faster than you are in qualifying. I've seen your fastest time is like a mid 208, which is like pretty decent.
Yeah.
So we know that you are faster than where we are at, I think. For some reason, like 6 or 7 cars didn't qualify. 7 cars in our class did not qualify, so...
I mean, if you get, like, any incident points, even if it's a 0x, the lap's invalidated. So, like, even if you, like, get a 0x, it's invalidated.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm just so pissed at myself. I had this car figured out. I thought I had this car and track figured out. Like, a couple weeks ago, I felt it. I put together, like, a 206 flat, and I didn't think it was gonna be that. I got across the line, and I was like, wow, that was a shit lap. And there was room for improvement. There could have been a 205, and then I decided to take a break from this car and track, because I thought I had it figured out. And I went and drove a bunch of GT races. And,
yeah, I saw you
on...
betraying our German blood with Porsche with the BMW. Trying to cover it up. Like, no.
Listen, everything's fine. I got up to 2K I rating, and then I decided to go to Monza, which was the worst mistake of my life. It was the biggest clusterfuck I have ever raced. Immediate disqualification. Like, the pain.
Oh my god.
I'm now at like fucking 1980. It's fine. I'll get it back up. But I was on the I rating grind.
Oh, dude, that's just like that's like the same. I mean, do you know the comedian Gabriel Iglesias? Fluffy.
Yeah.
That like. Like, you saying, oh, I went to do a race at Monza is like the same energy as you're just like, Martina night. Same fucking energy. Like, it's the same thing. I went to race at Monza. Martina and I both say, yeah, some shit went down.
Dude, I learned my lesson so fast. I think I lasted like 3 laps. I qualified a lot higher than where I should have been. And so like there was also, because of the carnage, I made it up into like the top 5. in like a field with a strength of like 2,800. So I was like, okay, I don't belong up here. People are gonna pass me. I left the room. Fuckers didn't care. They nuked me out of existence.
T1.
I was so sad. I let go of my steering wheel out of frustration. I put my hands on my head. The wheel turns and it brings me back onto the track. And I got absolutely destroyed. And then I got a message in the chat like, "You are an idiot." And I was like, I know.
Did you actually say I know?
I wanted to respond, but they disconnected. I was trying to say I'm sorry. I let go of the wheel in frustration, and the car just went back on track. But they had already disconnected. But yeah, no, I'm trying to get on the iRating grind. I think I can stay like safely in the 2K if I establish myself there and don't have any bad races. But anything above that is probably going to be very difficult. But yeah, I don't know if I should have taken that break because well, now we're in a field with a strength of 1,700, which is decently high.
I think that's partially you, because I'm not.
That might be my fault. I might be to blame.
I think I'm at 1,300 iRating, which isn't
Yeah,
great. But my goal is to get to 2,000.
Hell yeah. I am upset that I took the break from driving this car because I had such good speed, and then I started driving it like it was a fucking Porsche. And now I am doing bad. I'm doing
Yeah, no,
bad
this thing is completely the opposite of a Porsche. It's all-wheel drive. It's old as well. It's not old as fuck, but it is old. It's 1989.
No,
but
it's
but it's also the engine's in the front compared to a Porsche. The engine's in the back, and there's no ABS in this thing. And there's no traction control either, but all-wheel drive makes up for it.
The only thing I didn't forget in my like week or two of a break from this car was the braking. The braking I still got, but now I'm braking a lot earlier and less hard than I was able to before, just because I don't have the confidence. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully over the course of the race it'll build back up. But you know how like sometimes your brain is foggy and like even your eyes are having a tough time focusing?
Yeah.
You're just out of it. That's how I feel right now. I gotta get in the zone. Alright. Away we go for 24 hours of racing. Oh, immediately someone is slow. Hello? Are they okay?
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
I've also come to realize that the people who drive these vintage IMSA cars are like hardcore. Like they're just. If you are driving these cars, you kind of gotta care about them.
There's an incident ahead.
They're okay. Death.
Slow car ahead.
So triple death.
Hello.
Quadruple death.
Right side.
Kill them all.
Clear.
Oh boy.
See, one habit I need to break with this fucking thing is my brain wants to throttle blip for downshifts when the game does it for me.
I think you can change that, but like...
There's really no point.
Yeah, that and also just like just for me personally, my brain can only take so much while driving, and it's something I gotta practice. Like, I don't even have it where you have to clutch into shift. It's just like... it just does it for me, because I am little bitch boy, and I don't have the brain capacity.
Clear on the right.
Clean racing. Very nice.
I actually felt good about that lap.
You're in the top 10.
Yeah, that was
Really? We're in the top 10. Fucking hell.
Yeah, there was I saw from the skies the carnage that happened up front. The shit house.
side.
Oh, this.
Stay on the left.
Oh.
Still there, hold your line. Clear on the right. Car right.
Nicely held. Someone's gonna try and follow him through.
Still there. Stay on the left. Clear. Right side. Clear.
Ooh, got a little tap. Got a little tap from behind.
Car on
Oh,
your
don't
left.
do it, dude.
Still there, hold your line. Clear. Car on your left. Stay on the right. Clear on the left. Car on your left. Stay on the right. Clear on the left. Left side. Clear on the left.
Yeah, the kink is sketchy.
Yeah, a little bit.
Canada corner is not much better.
Yeah, the amount of times that I've fucked the braking into that corner.
Ooh!
Jesus Christ! What the fuck? Oh, dude got turned! How did you avoid that? Fucking Christ. So, how much voodoo is in your suit right now?
Holy fucking hell!
Jesus! I heard the screams before I saw what happened.
It's like the fucking calm and panic meme.
Jesus Christ. Everyone needs to calm down. That was murder. That was straight up murder. Oh, brother. Everything is fine. Oh, I just realized we're gonna have to deal with GTPs overtaking at some point.
Yeah, it'll be pretty quick.
That's what I'm scared about. I'm not gonna see them.
I mean, those fuckers are fast.
Car in P5. Just set the fastest lap. 7.306. You've just set your fastest lap of the session.
Yeah, that was already faster than your quali time.
What was it?
210.4.
Oh, it could be faster.
Well, for now, just try and survive. It seems like there's a whole lot of buttfuckery just happening literally everywhere. Oh, I can't even imagine what's happening in the GTP field.
I don't think I want to imagine.
boy. Alright, hopefully everyone is starting to behave. Because I said that, we're gonna see the biggest pileup just of all time. Well, I'm awake now.
There's an incident ahead.
Oh, god damn it! What did I
Slow
just
car
say?
ahead. You got a slow car on the left. Car
What did I
stops on
just
the left.
say? Stop! Why would you do that?
Really, dude?
Faster traffic approaching. The car
Oh my
behind has
God.
gone off. We got damage on the
Oh
front
my
end.
goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ah, he pulled back onto the goddamn track.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Ooh.
How bad's the front end?
If you need repairs, you can come on
Well, how bad does it look?
in. It looks a little derpy. Is it drivable?
It's tracking straight.
Okay, do a lap and see how it feels.
That was fucking stupid.
Yeah, that was... Ay, ay, ay.
Faster traffic approaching. Car right. You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 8.7 seconds.
Not exactly my fault, spotter.
Yeah, well, while you were ahead of the guys that got past, I think you had some pace on them, so... That was... a shit show. Jesus Christ. Why would he pull back onto the track?
Car right. Still there, hold your line. Clear. Car
Oh,
right.
here they come.
Clear on the right.
Your car's fucking shiny.
Car right. Clear. Left side.
Hello?
Clear. Car right.
No, the fucking
Clear on
brain
the
cells
right.
on that fucking kid, though.
Right side.
Oh, fuck.
Clear on the right.
Oh my
Faster
god,
traffic
well, I
approaching.
think...
We've got big problems with that engine. You've got wheel damage.
Oh my god.
Your car has too much damage. We've got to fix it. Required repairs are 46.
46!
minutes, 8 seconds. Optional repairs are 2 minutes 29
Yeah, we did
seconds.
get punted
We can only
around
repair
like
some
a
of the damage.
fucking... Oh,
You'll still have minor wheel damage.
they fucking played Rocket League with us. What the fuck, dude? Oh, that was...
Yeah, that prototype just assumed that I wasn't gonna take the racing line. Especially in a corner like that. What the hell?
Ay, fuck Christ. Oh hey, now we're back behind this dude. Fuck. How long are the repairs?
I think he said 46.
Did you see the replay?
I did. Yeah, 4607.
Oh, fuck. Well,
Yeah, is it even worth going at that? Is it even worth like continuing at that point?
I is it possible for us to pull out of the race and then do the 8 p.m. start?
I mean, we could, but like, I don't think continuing this race is worth it because 46
Oh, this one,
minutes.
absolutely not.
Yeah, no,
This one,
46
no.
minutes of damage. It's just there's just no chance.
We could do the 8 p.m. start.
Yeah.
We would have to drive kind of late into the night, though.
I mean, it'll go till midnight, which won't be as
That's not too
bad. I'm gonna swap back in to desktop so that replay can be captured on broadcast cameras and not through my eyes.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just the amount of buttfuckery that we just witnessed in the span of 10 minutes. I we found out what happens when a cheese wedge of a car goes underneath you. This chair's so goddamn loud. Fucking Christ, dude. I wanna see that again, actually.
And now we're on this microphone,
Hello.
which is a new one. Well, not new. I've had it. Just finally got to swapping it out.
Nice. What does Sim Racing Stewards have to say about this one? Oh my god, dude. The ultimate crunch. I feel bad for some of the GTPs behind that got caught out by that, though.
In my opinion, I think that the prototype was impatient and they tried to get past me as fast as possible when they could have waited for the corner to go by because they went straight after that.
Oh, absolutely. No, this was murder. They should be charged. Hold on. How do I look? Yes. This actually is extremely similar to one that was covered on Jimmy's channel for like sim racing stewards. There was a fucking like GT3 car and then a prototype car that tried to do this exact same move, and this exact same thing happened. It was exactly like this. That was how far did we get flung just from... Fuck me. Well, that's racing, I guess. What do we want to do?
Honestly, I'd say just do the 8 p.m. slot because we have no fucking chance for this.
Yeah. Holy fuck. I keep watching it over and over. Well, I'm saving this replay. Welp. Well, I'm down to do the 8 p.m. start.
Yeah. Right, good
should
thing,
probably-
because I actually spent a lot of time getting cameras set up specifically for the races, so it'd be nice to actually get to use the cameras.
That's fair, that's fair. And I'm sure, like, I probably should take, like, a mini nap or something just to get my head in the right place. Give me the nom-noms, I need fuel. Alright, well, well, now that we have experienced the worst possible outcome, surely this is gonna go fine later.
Yeah, it was really dumb.
Fucking Christ. Honestly, I think the key to this race is surviving, because fuck. Just in the span of how many laps did we get through? 4?
How many?
In this, I think we did like 4 laps.
Yeah, we did 4.
In the span of 4 laps, there was so much just destruction. So much sadness. Oh no! The French Formula Team, Pancake Team Racing. Those were the people that came back on track and killed us! We got fucked by Pancake! Oh my god. Alright, well. I guess let's rest up and we'll do the 8 p.m. start.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna leave the session then. Oh, well, everyone, that was 24 hours of racing. Some of the best racing I've ever seen. Honestly, quite incredible. You know, those cheese wedge rockets are terrifying. Who would make who would make such a weapon? Hmm. We got absolutely obliterated.
Yeah.
Well, dude, oh, fucking. I gotta find which sim racing stewards video it is from Jimmy, but that exact same thing happened with a prototype in a GT3 car, like exactly that.
And I'm pretty sure, I think I know which one you're talking about. I think Jimmy said, yeah, the prototype is just impatient. They have plenty of time to get around you.
Oh yeah, no, that's exactly what he said. I don't know which fucking video it is, but
Because it's
it's
like, there's a reason why it's multi-class. The GTs are way slower than the prototypes. The prototypes don't need to rush to get by the GTs because if you just wait a corner and then wait for a straight, or if you could take the racing line appropriately into a corner, then you can get by as a prototype. But you can't just force yourself in because you're the faster car. You don't have that obligation to the racing line no matter what. That's not how it works. You're faster, so you could take the outside line on a corner. Granted, on that corner you really can't because it's how these cars are around that corner.
yeah,
But like you
just
had the long straight in between the kink and Canada corner that they could have passed us on.
yeah, it was up to them to overtake safely, and they spanked us into the wall. So I would not. I don't know if I would say that that was safely. I think I don't know. I like after racing the LMP2 at Sebring, I understand that it's frustrating, but like fucking it's just how it is. You gotta like I don't know. Murdering people is against the law,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I'm I'm glad I'm not the one in the car. I would be so much more upset right now.
Yeah, no, it's stupid. Like it's like these races are endurance races. You need to go into them with the mindset of this is an endurance race, not a sprint race. People go into these races thinking it's like, oh, it's the fucking GT3 Fanatec challenge. It's like 20 minutes. I'll just go in and fucking race as hard as I can. No, it's not how it works. You gotta you race endurance races completely differently than you do sprint racing.
Yeah. It also doesn't help that they think they're Max Verspanken.
Yeah, that doesn't help either.
I didn't know it was I didn't know it was possible to experience death on that level. That is genuinely the biggest crash I've ever seen in this game.
I didn't think it was possible to become a Rocket League ball.
I know we got sent up into the air at least 3 times. Uh
No, we definitely need to get up in the higher I ratings because if that's what we're experiencing down to like 1700, that's a problem.
the thing is like a lot of like there are still people who are really quick in these sessions. Like I fucking the fastest time in practice was like a 206 flat, which is like honestly a very good time. I don't like there's that, and then on the other end of the spectrum there's like murder machines.
Well, it's one thing to put down a fast lap. Like it's easy to do that. But the thing is these people need to learn how to be in an endurance race properly.
Yeah, I'd say well like it definitely isn't easy to put in a lap time like like that quick. It, like obviously there's a lot of like I still think around this iRating level there's a lot of very talented drivers. It's just that it's yeah, I guess a lot of impatience and not a whole lot of consideration for cars around on track.
Well, I
And
think
like
it's
I
also people like I think we're at an I rating where people where like the good people and the bad people are getting mixed together.
yeah, like yeah, it's I don't know, like even in the fucking even in the like the Monza race, which was like I think it was like a 2.4k average. Even in that one, it was just absolute carnage. I don't know if it's I think that I don't know. I'm hesitant to do lecturing because I know that I personally am like still trying to get better with managing traffic and not being super impatient. So I don't really come from a place where I can give lectures like this other than the fact that like we were just involved in one of those uh I guess events. Um but you know, I know for myself I still got to work on it and I like just I don't know. It's you can say it's just racing, but boy is it a clusterfuck. Just a tiny bit.
Yeah, no, the biggest thing I could say is just people in motorsport need to learn patience because not even in just like multi-class, it just in racing in general because everybody thinks that like, oh, I'm behind this person, I can go for an opportunity right now to get by this person. That's not how that works. Not every pass can be made within the first corner of opportunity.
Yeah,
You have to be patient.
I think it's this trap of like feeling like I am faster than you, I deserve to be ahead of you. Um and like I've definitely fallen into the trap of like I am quicker than you. I'm going to go into this gap, and if we both crush out, like I was faster than you. I deserve the spot, and it's like just be a little bit more patient. I just got to like chill out a little bit. It like if you really are faster, you will find a way by. It doesn't have to be immediate.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like the same thing goes with the prototypes. They are faster. They can find a way around you if you're a GT car.
Yeah,
They don't need to like fucking take the first corner that they can take to get past you. They can wait for a better opportunity where it's less risky for all parties. Like that instance where that prototype just fucking dived in, that was not the way to do it. Like it's
yeah, like
we understand that you're a faster class, but you don't need to take the most soonest opportunity to pass a slower car. You are way faster than the GTs. You can wait a couple corners to get past us.
yeah, exactly. Like yeah, it I get that like none of us want to lose time. It is a race, and like being patient and like safely getting past a car, you are losing time. But at the same time, you're going to lose a lot more time if you crash both people out of the race. So like chill, chill.
Yeah, no, it's fucking ridiculous. I mean, like everybody, and this gets said all the time in iRacing. I've seen it happen. I've seen it said all the time. Don't try and win in the first corner. That's exactly what that prototype was doing. He was impatient, trying to get past. I mean, not in the same sense, but he was being super impatient, trying to get past slower traffic the fastest way possible. It does, and I saw that there were cars behind him as well, other prototypes. But at that point, it doesn't matter if you're in a battle. If you're gonna if you're gonna make a move like that where you wreck another car out and possibly yourself and cause yourself damage, was it really worth trying to stay ahead in a battle if you just wrecked yourself?
Yeah,
Is it really
exactly.
that worth it?
I feel like we're disappointed parents.
Oh yeah, no, like I am like really upset and pissed, but like I'm still staying calm about it because that's honestly the most appropriate way to go about it. Like I am truly upset and pissed, but like I'm not gonna fucking start shouting and screaming.
Yeah, no, I fucking if I was in the car, I would be fucking pissed. But I don't know. It's I take these things very seriously, but once something like that happens, there's not a whole lot that can be done about it. The best thing for me to do, at least, is just laugh about it. Because at the end of the day, it is a pretty just goofy incident that shouldn't have happened. And I don't know. It also helps that like again, I feel like this race isn't going to be one of the bigger ones that we're going to be doing.
Oh God, no.
Um, like I came into this race feeling like, all right, we're still competing, but it's like a bit more chill than like Sebring or what we've got coming up, the fucking 24 hours of the Nürburgring King.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
we got that coming up. But I do have some cool cameras for that one.
fuck yeah.
Like I've got fucking blimp shots. I mean, I've even started introducing well, for this race, I was gonna introduce them. I know we'll get the APM slot, but like I wanted to introduce them now. Um, I'm gonna be introducing nose cameras and rear bumper cameras, which the game calls gearbox. So like when you're in the heat of the battle, you'll get to be like right there.
I like that a lot. Nice.
But one I'm excited for is the Indy 500 because I've got a lot of static camera set up along with the panning cameras. So you'll get to see the cars flying by at like 220 miles an hour. And it'll be just like the
Oh boy.
broadcast. It'll just be like those NASCAR flybys where you just it's just sitting in one spot and all the cars are just going new 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 new.
That that's gonna be pretty dope. I yeah, well for the Indy 500, I've been a fan of motorsports for the longest time, but not IndyCar, or I guess oval racing in general. Uh, so like the Indy 500 is definitely a big deal. It's not like there are definitely races like the 24 Hours of the Nürburgring. I That is a race that I have like I don't know. That's one that I have wanted to race in for like years and years. The Indy 500 is like one of those where it's like I recognize that this is a very big part of motorsport, but it's not something that I would do. And now I'm going to do it, and I'm excited, but I don't think that I am as hyped as it probably deserves.
I mean, I'm telling you, Indy is gonna be a very different race.
Yeah, it yeah just the racecraft and like the strategies and everything are just something that I am not used to, so I am going into that race not optimistic, but still hoping to do not terribly,
Yeah.
because it is a style of racing that I don't know a whole lot about. um like I but well, my motorsport journey has been so weird. I got into it because of rallying um a long while ago, and then after that it was Formula 1, and then after that like endurance racing and GT cars and
Well, the journey you took was also interesting in terms of what you did because you started in Formula Student and then you
Hey,
went to
listen.
GT3 and ACC for a little bit, and then you come up to iRacing, and the first fucking race you do is the 24 Hours of Daytona.
Listen, that's my journey driving, but just in terms of being a fan. But yeah, no, I when I did the Formula Student series, I had been actually like sim racing for like just a few months, and I never did any like actual team or like any races against other people. I just raced against the AI in Assetto Corsa because I was like a little baby boy and I knew I would crash people out and I wasn't ready to face the consequences because I would feel so bad and I would be like I don't trust myself on circuit. But I saw I think it was Max who like sent a message and was like, "Hey, someone I know is running a Formula student race in Assetto Corsa," and I was like, "That sounds like fun." So I messaged him and I was like, what are the details?" And then that was like the first series that I ever did against like other real people. Um, and then that didn't give me a whole lot of confidence, to be honest, because I did like I think I crashed him out a few times, and I felt really bad.
And then you did the fucking drive-through where you thought you had to stop in the
Oh,
pit box.
I was so upset. I was so upset. I stopped and I started I didn't know how to take the penalty. I was so stupid.
Okay, for context, anybody watching the stream or anybody watching this VOD back, Jacob fucking got a drive-through penalty. I think it was at Highlands, and you
Yeah.
didn't know how the penalty works. So you go to and for those who don't know, a drive-through penalty is where you pull into the pit lane, you drive straight through without stopping, and then you exit and rejoin the track. He pulls into the pit lane, stops at his pit box, as a full pit stop with tires and fuel, and then he goes.
I thought that's what you were supposed to do. Because, like, again, at this point, I was just, I'm fucking sim racing baby. I'm still a sim racing baby. I fucking like it was just a year ago that I did the McLaren G challenge thing, in ACC. Like I am still a little baby boy, so I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I but yeah, I that didn't give me a whole lot of confidence, but I knew
Yeah,
that I
you get
had
a
to do more.
P2 in Sebring.
I don't know, dude. I still am super inexperienced driving against like
You're
actual
faster than
people.
me, and you've been racing for less time than I have.
I don't know if this has an effect, but like I before I did like car racing, I did ski racing from like the age of 2 until I was like 15. I did like alpine
Mario
racing.
Kart.
Yes, I did. I have substantial experience on Mario Kart. I played Mario Kart like one time. So
I
absolutely
have
not.
played Mario Kart one time in my life, and that was between 2 and 15. I non-stop
Yes,
played Mario
yes.
Kart.
Hey, listen. I don't think skiing translates very well to like car racing, but like a lot of the I guess core principles are there. Um, after the Formula Student stuff, I did like one other league, which was like a Formula 3 league in Assetto Corsa. And then I found out about the McLaren G Challenge, and I practiced my ass off for that, and I did not do good. I made it to like the I think there were like 4 splits where like each time people got eliminated. I think I made it past split 3. I was going to do split 2, but then I had like school stuff and family stuff. I had like a trip happening on the day that the race was supposed to happen, so I couldn't compete in it. Um, but I knew that I wouldn't do great because I narrowly made it through on split 3. Um, I wanted to compete again in it this year, but they held it in a fucking Forza Motorsport,
Oh.
and I hate that game with a passion. I did end up competing. I have the game with my Xbox Pass, so I was like, fuck it, I'll give it a try. But it's different. It wasn't like racing against other people. It was hot lapping. So like whoever had like the top 15 times, I think the top 15 times that you could put in would go on into like the semifinals and then the finals or whatever. or it was like the top 50, I guess. I don't remember. I didn't end up doing too well in that either. I think I got to like top 200 with my lap time, but I was still like a second and a half off the fastest time that was put in. So yeah, that I gave up on that real quick because I just hated driving Forza Motorsport. It just sucked. Like the force feedback felt awful. The car felt so understeery. I don't know. I couldn't figure out how to drive quickly in that sim.
I mean,
Um,
Forza Motorsport on its own is just a dumpster fire of a game right now.
yeah, that's fair. I
Because like
but
I had Game Pass for a while and I tried it and on PC, but I should mention it was on PC. The PC version's the shitty one. It
I did it
was
on PC as well.
it
Ooh, that
was
voice crack.
awful. I mean, I fucking tried to use my Moza wheel and like, it should be natively supported because this wheel has been out for a couple years now. The force feedback on its own was terrible. I mean, I turn it to like 5 degrees, I could feel it was like nothing. There was no force feedback. But as soon as I turned it like past 20 degrees, it just full locks to the left, and I have to force it back, and same thing to the right.
Yes. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, that was awful. Oh fucking god, that fucking game.
And then,
I
and then on top of that, the way the map loads, it just didn't. like
the map loading didn't happen.
like I tried to give it every fucking chance that I could. Like I even did a fucking oval track because I thought, oval track, it's not going to need to load as much. Even that it had problems loading.
Bro. Oh my god. I just got so fucking pissed at that game because I spent like 3 weeks just hot lapping the fuck out of this one track with this one fucking car,
that never showed
trying.
up.
I no, it did. I like when the game worked, it was still awful to be honest, but like it worked. And I don't know. Everything about it just made me so upset. It just was not fun to drive. But I wanted to compete, and it didn't end up going fantastic because I just quit because I could not take it. And very shortly after that is when because like that was like towards the middle of November is when I decided uh no more of that. And then I got a message from you being like, I've got a team. Would you like to come on the team? And I was like, this is a joke, right? I can't be on a team. Yeah, yeah. I dude, after I when I was so blown away that like I have this opportunity to drive on like a team with other people doing races like this. This is something that I couldn't have imagined like fucking I don't know half a year ago. Um so yeah, this has been pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Uh I still I still struggle with like I feel like I don't deserve to be on the track or on this team, but I keep practicing. I'll keep getting better. And hopefully I'll get better at my racecraft because that alone is not fantastic. Even in Sebring, where like I am so proud of that recovery drive. I'm not proud of how I crashed. I it was wet, and I was back home with my setup that has the extremely light brake. I thought I didn't give it a lot of pressure. Apparently, I gave it like 70% brake pressure in the wet.
Oh.
In the wet. So the tires locked immediately, and I just murdered the person that was in front of me. I felt so bad, but we got sent back like all the way to the back of the field, and like I finished the that stint, and then the stint after that, and like clawing all the way back up to just outside the top 10, and then like over the course of the rest of the race we got up to second, which was wild. I was so proud of that. But even in that race I made really stupid decisions when it came to like traffic or like just I don't know in general. racecraft. I am not great at it. And even like consistency, I'm not the most consistent. Sometimes I can bang out like a half decent lap time, but eh, it varies a lot. As you can see here, I'm like a second and a half slower than where I was like a week and a half ago. I don't even know how that's possible, but ah,
Yeah, no, I mean, you're doing really good on the team. I mean, you're faster than me, which honestly isn't saying a lot. I'm not the fastest driver, but I do have the skill to prove my worth. Um, and I mean, the fact that you got second at Sebring with the conditions we had to put up with, that's a feat on its own.
yeah, that was God, that was a wild race. I I I thought for sure that um I felt really good going into it before I went home because I had the track down. I fucking everything felt great. And then I went home and the setup was completely different. Um, Everything about it was shit. Like the seating position, the angle of the pedals, and I couldn't really change it. Um, so like my legs were cramping so fucking bad. My wrists hurt because they were at a weird angle. Um, but like I like literally 2 days before the race, I was 2 seconds slower than what I was doing in this rig. And like you put it, then the Moza buff was gone. I lost the Moza buff.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I got my shit together for qualifying. Kind of. We started fourth, which I was upset about at the time, but looking back, like it was a decent effort. Um, and yeah, over the course of the race, I kind of got used to the setup, no matter how painful it was. I didn't make it easy for myself either because I wore a fucking hoodie the whole time when it was hot.
And you kept telling yourself, "Man, I need to take off this hoodie." And you
I kept
never
telling
did.
you guys. I kept telling you guys like, I'm. It's so hot. I'm literally dying. But it never occurred to me. You should maybe take this off before you start your stints.
I mean, to be fair, you were repping the brand, so
True, true. But yeah, uh I was the fucking just in the past few races with this team, like the journey has been insane. The
yeah.
journey has been wild. Um, because like yeah, I felt like I had a lot to prove after Daytona. Very mixed feelings. I was super proud of myself for just being able to keep up, considering that like I had started iRacing. I started driving at iRacing in December, um, like late December. So like I was aware of its like I guess like the its title as like this super punishing simulator. So I was happy that I could just keep up, but I was not happy that my equipment failed, and I felt like that I couldn't. I felt like I didn't have a
The
chance
Logitech
to
debuff.
the Logitech debuff. Yeah, I left that race with mixed feelings. And then for Bathurst, I fucking was like, okay, I'm gonna prove to myself that I belong on the track and I belong on the team. And I lapped the shit out of that track and I practiced so fucking hard for it.
You got
And we
pulled.
got pole. We got pole. I'm still so proud of that. And we didn't lose touch at the start either. I think at the end of my stints we were second, which I couldn't believe. Fucking small PP. Fucking small PP.
Yeah.
Um
I think Tian was just having a rough race, so I don't blame him
oh
too
yeah,
much.
no. I I couldn't even be upset because I have made that same mistake fucking so many goddamn times. I I was lucky that I didn't make any major fuck ups. And I think the biggest mistake I made in my first two stints was just going a little wide, going up the mountain once. The rest of it was just solid, and I don't know how. I was in a zone. I was in a zone I have never been in before, and it was just perfect. Um, I kind of took a break after Bathurst. Uh, Sebring, I still practiced a lot for, but I got to a point where I was just kind of happy, and I just let it sit. And then for this race, I've been all over the place.
Yeah.
But for the Nurburgring, that's going to be another one where I think I'm just going to lap the shit out of it and hopefully get some practice racing against other cars. Because I think that it's very easy for iRacing to become like a hot lapping simulator, just trying to get your times down, not up, get your times down. um, just so that you can be on pace. But then, like, for me personally, I don't know like where to place the car when I'm actually having a battle with someone. So yeah, there's still a lot to improve.
Yeah. Oh, I will say it's probably a good thing we're not, because basically how the order of events go for May is the Nurburgring on the 17th and 19th, and there's the Coke 600 the week after, and then it's the Indy 500 the week after that.
Oh boy.
So like, it's probably a good thing we're not doing the Coke 600, even though Mark would probably do it because he's
Yeah,
actually
that's
getting
gonna be
he's getting more into oval racing.
fuck yeah.
And then after that, in June, is the 6 hours of the Glen, which will be fun.
Ooh.
Which I'm thinking for that, since it's 6 hours, I'm thinking we either do like teams of two running three fuel stints, or we do teams of three running two.
Okay. I like that plan.
Then after that, there's um the MS charity race, which we're 100% gonna do. Like, there's no question.
Fuck yeah.
Then after that is the Spot 24. Then, if people want to do it, the MX 500, which is the MX5s around Martinsville for 500 laps or
I'd be
500
fucking down
miles.
for that.
So
I'd
wait,
be fucking down for
wait,
that.
Martinsville, I think it's a half mile, right? Martinsville Speedway length. I think it's a half mile. Okay, so it's just over a half mile. So I think
Hmm.
it's gonna be close to, since it's gonna be a 500-mile race, it's gonna be close to 1,000 laps. But then again, it's an oval. That's a half mile, so it seems daunting at first, but
No, I'd say that's very reasonable. just just a casual 1,000 laps. Fuck me.
I think I should get you to do the Crandon race.
I want to like do as many races as possible because I am fucking I don't know. I want to do as much racing as possible.
Yeah. But then after Crandon and the MX500 is the Indy 6 hour, which will be fun.
Ooh.
And the track layout that they have for Indy in this game is a lot better than the one in ACC, in my opinion.
All right, all right.
There's the Bristol 500, another NASCAR thing. There's Knoxville. I don't think you do Knoxville just because of the car.
Fair.
It's the 410 wing sprint car,
Mmm,
which
getting dirty.
I think I've explained that to you. That thing,
Is that
yeah,
the spooky one?
yeah, it has 900 horsepower and weighs 1,400 pounds.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, that's the one.
it has
That is the spooky one.
it has a higher power to weight ratio than a Formula One car.
Mm.
Then there's the Bathurst 1000 Petite Le Mans, which is 10 hours around Road Atlanta.
All right, we'll be coming home, or at least I'll be coming home.
Yeah. This one I would like to see done is the BRSCC iRacing Formula Ford Festival, which is all Formula
Ooh.
Fords around Brands Hatch and the Indy layout. So they're
Oh,
short
fuck yeah.
ones. Funk, yeah.
Fuck yeah, man.
Trying to be like a fucking hip in like the 80s.
God damn it.
That is
I have
the...
I have really long hair, so I'd fit the
Oh my god.
I'd fit the description.
You definitely you still need to do a fucking setup, a simulator setup in
Dude,
case.
I gotta clean up around the setup. I
Oh,
it's
you
just like
got until 8 to do it.
ah! I'll do some cleaning. I took like a couple pictures, but it like okay. Let me just explain to you in words what I have going on here. So, I have the actual like the rig itself isn't half bad. I think it's like a next level racing like the GT or Formula rig. Um, so it's not too terrible, but the actual like stand that the monitor is on, it's not on a table. I have two chairs and then like a shelf placed in between the two chairs. And then on top of that, I have like an airsoft box. And then on top of that is the monitor and my keyboard. It looks so fucked up, dude. It looks so fucked. And then what's even worse is I got my knob here, the big clank.
Oh, you got the
Um,
H pattern?
no. This is still the Amazon one.
Oh.
This is the clanky Amazon one. It's held together. I don't even want to explain this. I don't even know what this is. I'm using some weird piece of metal as like a clamp with a bunch of folded pieces of paper shoved underneath it to keep this thing attached, and it only kind of works. No, this setup is a absolute clusterfuck, but the important bits are bolted on well, like the fucking the pedals and the steering wheel, but everything else is kind of it's a clusterfuck.
Yeah. Let's see. We also got Fuji 8-hour. We got Fuji will be fun.
Hell yeah.
SCCA runoffs, which is 6 classes of cars, which they're gonna announce that later.
Oh boy.
In the year, but that's gonna be a VIR, which VIR is a great track. I had mixed feelings about it at first, but then I grew to like it.
Yeah, do you remember? I don't know if you saw, but I sent a message in the racer stand that just said you have to be a masochist to drive the Porsche Cup car.
Yes.
Yeah, the Porsche Cup was at VIR like a week or two ago, and I was like, "Fuck it! I have the car, I have the track, let's do it." And then I died repeatedly. just in practice, I was like, "Okay, I've heard that this car is a pain in the ass, but like it can't be that bad. It still has to like drive like a race car." Oh my god, braking is a pain. Turning is a pain. Everything about driving the car is a pain. That's why you have to be a masochist to enjoy driving it. But still, I found strangely it reinforces like the very important fundamentals of driving. Like in order to be quick, you gotta like have a really good understanding of how like the weight transfer works and like just a fucking fantastic understanding of trail braking and like really gentle throttle application. You can't stamp on it, and like just getting a really good feel of the car. That I thought was really cool. But it's still a pain in the ass to drive. VIR though, that's a really fun track. I like that track.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, VIR is great. Then there's the Winter Derby, which I highly doubt anybody's gonna want to do that.
What the heck is that? Hold on.
The Winter Derby is a race at Five Flag Speedway, and that's a track down in Pensacola, Florida. I had to take a figure out how to pronounce that. It's the super late model, so I believe it's asphalt. So asphalt oval racing. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, super late model. So yeah, it's asphalt oval racing, but it's 300 laps.
All right, hold on.
And the super late model. Maybe Mark will want to do it.
Oh, that's the super late model.
Yeah. So basically, like, it's kind of like a NASCAR, but like different rules and Hoosier tires.
Interesting.
Yeah. Then there's a chili bowl, which I highly doubt anybody's gonna do that.
I want to give. I want to do more oval racing. I also want to give like the dirt midgets a shot.
Have
I am.
fun with that. That's all I'm gonna say to you. Like I do dirt racing in real life, and I also have done uh lots of dirt racing in this sim. I'm at home with the modified, so that's where I feel comfortable because that's what I drive. I can do
Right.
sprint cars, but I can't do anything past a 360. And it's also track dependent on which tracks I can do. Because like there's some tracks I just
Brother.
can't race on with the 360 sprint car. I can
Oy, oy,
manage late
oy.
models, but again, it's only certain tracks. I can manage the UMP modifieds. I can do the street stocks just fine, and I can also do fine with the micro sprints. Dirt midgets? Fuck no! I cannot fucking do those fucking things. You
Hmm.
need absolute precision with those things. Like, you thought being precise in a prototype was bad? Being precise in a dirt midget's 10 times worse. It is.
I
You have to drive those things a specific way. And if you're not driving them that way, they will fucking. They'll either spin out, they will either flip, or they will just do a wheelie.
just the whoop, 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 whoop sound just played in my head with the picture of one flipping.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that sounds like a handful. I'm
It
not gonna
is.
lie.
They are a handful. I mean, I'm telling you, go if you ever get time, just try and drive a dirt midget around the Chili Bowl, and you'll see what I'm talking about. They are not easy to drive.
I can't imagine. I do gotta give it a try. I want to branch out from just like circuit racing. I am. I just fear the dirt is scary.
Okay, for dirt oval racing, it's only dependent on the track, and the Chili Bowl is probably one of the worst races to do, especially if you're starting out in dirt oval racing. And same thing goes for Knoxville because that's 410 sprint cars.
Oh boy.
But Knoxville, that's a fucking fantastic race to watch. Um, but like you go do Crandon, Crandon's fine. Crandon is just off-road trucks, Pro 4 trucks that run a dirt track. Crandon's fine. Crandon's fun actually.
Hmm. Well, I plan on giving it a shot. I oval racing also seemed pretty scary, and it's not. It like I don't know. Oval racing I think is difficult to go quickly on because it's just so different from what I'm used to. But
Yeah.
um like it's not as scary as I thought it was. Like the fucking and not scary like there's like scary to approach because of how different it is and like just out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
But it honestly isn't too terrible. To be fair, I haven't done an oval race yet. I've only done like some hot lapping.
Well, here's what we'll do.
Uh,
I will stop the stream and we'll resume it later. We'll wind down and we'll do some fun racing. We'll go do the Fanatec Street Stock Series around
oh
Charlotte.
no!
It's
Oh
gonna be fine.
no!
It's gonna be fine. I'll tell you right now. All you have to do is just hold the throttle. You're just
Okay.
pinning the throttle the whole way down. So I'll stop.